Please welcome to the blue corner for your next fight, Mackavelli, Cueto.
Mackavelli, Cueto, coming out of also Press Forward MMA. A lot of guys from the same team. We like to see it. We like to have people on the same team. Kind of get that energy going in the back. You have everyone, you know, together. Everyone coming. You got 3 or 4 guys getting ready for battle. It kind of sparks a little, you know, ignition in the team.
Yeah, that's another topic we frequently talk about on the broadcast. It's all, I mean, Mike, you know as well as anyone, when you have teammates fighting on the same fight card, you guys are in camp together, you're training together, morale is high, energy is high, you know you're working hard. And for anyone who doesn't really know what I'm talking about, go out on a run with a friend and then make it competitive and then do a run by yourself, and I guarantee you'll work much harder when you're racing alongside your buddy. And one interesting fact on our main event and our 2 co-main events, our 3 title fights for the evening, all 3 of them are, or 3 of the fighters are all out of the same gym.
Next level.
So I mean, to triple headline a card with your teammates, 4 championship fights, there's really nothing cooler than that.
Oh, it's unreal. It's awesome. And you can even see Cueto walking out. He's very calm, very relaxed. He's dancing a little bit. He saw his boy just win. You know, it kind of gives him a little energy. So my boy just won. It's time for me to go out there and go get a win.
100%. Well, we got him in the cage. Let's meet his opponent.
Absolutely.
Please welcome Loyd David to the red corner.
A lot of crowd support here for Loyd.
Yeah,
one of your guys.
Yeah, Loyd David from 4-ounce MMA. You know, he trains with the best. He trains with Daniel Pineda. That's our weight class. So being able to get knowledge from him, being able to pick his brain, train with him, it's, you know, it's such a blessing in disguise. He's one of the best in the game. You know, he's OG.
I do know. So Pineda doesn't accept this, but he is the beacon of hope for old school Houston MMA.
100%.
He was the first one to get signed to the UFC, and he inspired me more than he cares to believe. But yeah, I will always have a special place in my heart for the Pit. I've never missed any one of his fights.
Nope.
He actually just got booked to fight Darren Elkins, and it's 1 week after my fight got booked. I was hoping to share the same card as him, but I'll have to wait for the next one.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone from 4-ounce, you know they're tough, you know they're skilled, you know they bring the heat in those 4-ounce gloves.
It's that killed or be killed mentality.
100%. Perhaps the most prolific MMA gym here in the Houston scene. They've been around forever. And their name is just synonymous with not only the city, but having really, you know, scrappy, technical, and powerful fights. So.
And you can even see the guys coming up. Josh Van's fighting tomorrow at the Sphere,
yeah.
The biggest card in history. You know, me coming up in the Contender Series. Justice fighting for a title.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so a lot of the guys at 4-ounce are really coming up. Hector's fighting, big main event against Backlund. So we got a lot of guys coming. So I love seeing the amateurs come and feeding off the professionals. You know, it really excites the gym, having these young guys come and hungry and wanting knowledge. It's exciting. It's awesome.
I mean, everyone elevates. It's good for the city. And again, Mike, I've been in the scene a while. You as well. But we've seen it every 5 to 10 years. It just levels up and levels up. And you know, we're about 20 years deep in the MMA history here in Texas, and Houston especially. And it's really cool to see where the show is at. And we have promotions like Fury to thank for giving these young martial artists such strong opportunities to compete at such a high level.
Yeah, this is going to be a great fight. I'm ready to see it.
All right, we got Loyd David in the cage. Let's get this one going.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by Live Oak Texas Vodka, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Featherweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Press Forward MMA. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed officially at 145.8 pounds. Fighting out of Friendswood, Texas, by way of the Philippines tonight, he makes his amateur debut. Here is Mackavelli, Chino Cueto. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This 4-ounce fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 146.6 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, tonight, he too makes his amateur debut. This is Loyd Danielle Guevara.
Here we go, here we go. Touch gloves.
A battle of featherweights. Michael, this is your weight class?
Yep. Love seeing the young up-and-comers.
Already seen Loyd kind of switch his stance.
Good feints from both sides. Good little leg kick from Soto.
Yeah, both guys patient.
Yeah, I like it.
Throwing their feints, finding their range.
Oh, we're seeing both switching now a little bit. Oh, good left kick from Loyd.
Yeah, Loyd's a good-sized featherweight, too. Shows in the cage. Cueto with the side kick.
I like it. Oy.
Indicative of some traditional martial arts training. He's already landed a couple of good low kicks, but that's the benefit of Loyd fighting from both stances.
All it takes is a couple of low kicks to feel it. You can already see Loyd switching. He's gonna have to check those. A couple more. The leg might go out. Good movement from both guys. Good feints.
Nice. There's a good read on that 3-2 there from Loyd.
Right. Do love to see a good striking battle, don't we?
Oh, yeah,
good right by Loyd.
So that's one of the risks about throwing those kicks, especially if there's no setup prior to that kick. And I don't think Loyd, timed it. I think he just chose to sit down on the right hand when Cueto chose to sit down on a kick, and he paid for it.
Good reversal off the cage from Loyd, getting off the cage. Looked like Soto recovered a little bit. Maybe it was just a flash knockdown.
Yeah, I think he was also kind of, he was on one leg when he got hit, so it certainly counts as a knockdown. But whether it's, him being off balance or him actually being dropped, to the judges makes no difference.
Right, it's all optics at the end of the day. The judges see someone
that's,
fall.
That's critical.
But then it's hard to say. Do we count the leg kicks, is making Loyd switch, or we're going to count the drop? It's hard, for these judges to understand. It's very split-second decisions. Good right kick.
Yeah, it's a really good kicking arsenal. They're from Mackavelli.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've heard somebody with the first name Mackavelli. Also very cool, easy to remember.
And it's beautiful. You see he's going low on the kicks, and then he's starting to mix the kicks to the body. So it's freezing Loyd a little bit. He's not sure, is the low kicks coming.
Oh, man.
Whoa, here we go.
Sit in the pocket and banging it out.
Come on. Sometimes with these technical guys, you got to be a dog in there.
That's right.
Can out-technique the technical guys sometimes. It's tough.
Oh,
beautiful.
It's a good spinning back kick there from Mackavelli, but Loyd David had a really good high two-arm guard. I think that caught him right on the forearms.
That was a beautiful first round for these guys. That was very high-paced, a lot of punches, a lot of kicks.
And that's what I mean, like these guys were measured. I mean, even when they were swinging and throwing down,
time.
they weren't brawling, it wasn't sloppy. These guys are looking really sharp.
I mean, the amateur game has just evolved so much. These guys are so young and they're so fluid and so patient. It's so beautiful to watch.
Yeah, it really is.
We're going to be picking a winner at
that was, man, I think that right hand just straight up dropped him.
Oh, for sure.
So that counts as a knockdown. And if that's the case, which it is, I have Loyd David winning that round from that significant strike.
Yeah, definitely hard to call a close round, but the right hand is probably the most effective, probably the most dominant thing in the round.
Yeah,
the leg kicks added up and they hurt a little bit, made him switch, but it wasn't enough for him to sit down or to be, this hurts too much.
Shout out to Artinius Chico Young, another just OG. Chico. He put some beatings on me back in the day in the gym, so I was always appreciative of that.
Oh, he beats me with the pads.
Yeah,
he slaps me with the pads. Reminds me of Coach Saw a lot.
All right, round two. I mean, I think these guys could fight at this pace all day long. They're really measured with their energy. Not the highest volume, but really good quality in the strikes, a lot of power.
I like the movement from these guys. Ooh, good leg kick from Loyd. Ooh, trading leg kicks now. You're right. We gotta set up the leg kicks. It's the only way for it to be as effective.
I mean, even a jab, even a feinted jab, just the naked leg kicks, they can be easier to read.
a little better, you know, just out of range. You got to commit sometimes, but better setting it up, throwing feints, level changes, everything. Good little front kick. Ooh, might have hurt his toe a little bit.
Yeah, that'll happen. You know, also on those front kicks, you know, you'll hit them flush in the body. You'll get some sweat on the bottom of your foot. Not uncommon to have to wipe it off.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Another sit down on a good right hand there from Loyd.
Ooh, nice punches off the cage. Ooh, good right hand. Good right hand from Soto. I think he landed a good little two-piece right there. Kind of got Loyd swinging a little hard. Create the chaos you hear from the coach. That's such a beautiful, you know, in this sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
Controlled chaos is what we call it.
Yeah.
People think we just brawl and we're gladiators, which we are. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, we're so calculated and we're reading and we're seeing and we're reacting to everything that's there. It's beautiful. Ooh, just missed with that high kick.
Yeah, threw it too high.
Yeah.
That was he was from the southpaw. That was an open stance switch kick right over the top of the head. It's good dexterity in the hips.
Nice, good leg kick.
And you see Loyd David kind of hitting a reverse card here, and he's actually the one hitting those low kicks.
Oh, look at both check. Ooh, that one hurt.
Man, when they both throw and land, like the standing leg you're targeting pivots, so sometimes you hit the shin or the knee, like that's going to hurt both guys tomorrow morning for sure.
Absolutely. I love how they go from very fire in the pocket to, calculated moving feints. You know, it's beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, good, nice combination. Oh, to the takedown, here we go. We haven't seen that. See if Loyd can finish this.
Yeah, intelligent time to shoot there from Loyd David. You know, the pretty competitive round. I think I actually have him up on the volume and pressure, but a great way to seal him out is to, if it's even, try to find a takedown with about 30 seconds left.
Absolutely, or even just pressuring them now. You know, he's putting the guys back on the fence, and that's, you know, optics to the judges. And now we got a reversal from Soto, making him in the round stronger, or at least optically. Oh, a little shoulder strike, a little McGregor shoulder strike there from Soto.
That actually looked like a pretty good shoulder strike,
It was pretty solid.
Good finish there from Loyd David. Good round. Again, very competitive fight so far.
Another great round. This is such a beautiful round. You know, these guys are very patient for as young as they are. Both debuters.
Yeah, looking super sharp.
Wow, that is beautiful work. Last round, looks like these guys are feeling it a little bit, so we'll see whose cardio holds up. Let's see who's been putting in that extra work.
Yeah, honestly, you know, in a debut, to not only look so technical, but get, you know, that third round experience. I know these guys all want the finish, rightfully so, but there is tremendous value in, you know, going, you know, 3 threes as an amateur to just know what it feels like. So now you have a really good kind of read on your output if you are looking for the finish.
Absolutely. I mean, when I fought here one time, I fought for the amateur belt. I had a 5-round fight as an amateur.
Oh, man.
That experience is unreal, especially, you know, as you transition to pro
Yeah.
and you get a little longer. I mean, it's 15 minutes, 3 5-minute rounds, but that transition to pro is like
Super valuable.
3 minutes, you know, so it's awesome. Fury really does take care of these amateurs and really gets them prepared for the next level.
100%.
Let's go, round 3. Very close. What do you got it? 2-1, 1-1?
Man, unofficially, I got it 2-0, Loyd.
Okay.
But again, very competitive fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got the same. Maybe I could see. I'm gonna just say 1-1 for fun,
Make
so
it
we
fun,
can see
yeah.
we can see a good third round, and let's have the winner win the third round. Let's be undeniable. See if they can keep this pace up. The first 2 rounds have been pretty hectic. Not as much combination, but a lot of moving, a lot of feinting, and a lot of throwing, especially on the fence.
And a fair amount of damage done, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Nio.
Oh, right in the cup. Allegedly, we'll see that replay.
Yeah, we'll see. That was a beautiful combination of kicks, so that was good.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just throwing naked kicks like we've been seeing all night, we throw 2-3 to a kick. We throw a jab to a kick. Now it's mixing it up. Those a little higher, that might be a great body shot.
I was going to say, yeah. I think of Loyd, I don't know if he was going for the leg or the body.
Right.
But he did catch Cueto dipping into that kick. That was almost that quick little left body kick that turns into a head kick real quick.
Absolutely. Maybe this rest might be good for both these guys. Give them a little rest for the third round into 2 minutes strong. Okay, he's good. There we go. Last 2 minutes of this fight. See who's gonna pull it out, who wants it more at the end of the day. That will, that desire, that heart of a champion. Nice. Beautiful. Oh,
good jab too.
And southpaw.
That was a good right hand there from Cueto, but a strong counter with that straight left there from David.
Oh, good body kick right hand.
Says keep it running, I'm not too bad.
belly touch, I like that. There we go. He don't want to waste no time. He wants to go. I think he's starting to find a little flow, a little rhythm.
One thing I liked from Loyd David is when he was standing in that southpaw stance, he kind of like looked down as he threw that head kick. That was a really cool kind of tricky misdirect with his eyes. I tell my guys, don't look at your opponents in the eyes, because veterans, they'll trick you.
Oh, absolutely.
I say look at their chin. You can see their whole body, and that's your target.
That's all it is misdirection, making them think we're throwing high, making them think we're throwing low, left, right, mixing it up, and then you don't even throw what they think you're throwing, and it just gets all jumble mumbled. It gets fun, you know.
Man, I'll tell you, Loyd David's doing his best work from this southpaw stance.
Oh, it's beautiful to see. I mean, it's hard for fighters to fight in both stances.
It really is. I'll tell you, his jab seems to be more stiff, and his left hand is a little more accurate than his right hand, and his left kicks are a little stronger.
And I heard him talking in the back with Chico. He said he broke one of his hands, and it forced him to have to use his opposite hand to throw a lot. Oh, good combo by Loyd.
Yeah, that was a good sit down on an orthodox 32.
And the movement, the step back, coming back in the range, out of range, in range, throwing combinations when he's in range. It's beautiful work by these amateurs. You don't really see this, guys. This is really high-level stuff. So this is the second fight of the night. Imagine the title fights. You know, those kids are very good. They're very talented. So we're going to have a great night. 30 seconds left. Let's see who's going to give it their all. See if they do a good little Max Holloway impression.
Hey, maybe not. They're not getting paid.
That's true.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Good body kick by Loyd.
Man, I think Loyd kind of ran away with this fight. You know, it looks like he caught a beat late in the second, especially early in the third, and was just able to kind of pit Cueto apart on range. Good exchange here from these guys.
Yeah.
Barn burner finish.
Nice Holloway finish, I guess
you
so.
called it, that's right.
Man, that was super technical fight for amateur. That was beautiful to watch.
Yeah, very strong.
Wow.
Excellent showing from both guys. I'm curious to see what these judges say.
Me too. I think Loyd won the third. He got away with the third. I had a 1-1 right going into the third. I think Loyd did more in that third. You know, the volume slowed down a little bit. They got a little bit, I wouldn't say gas, but a little bit more tired than they were in the first and second round for sure.
Yeah, naturally. I tell my guys, if you're not tired after a fight, you did not fight hard enough.
No. Oh, absolutely.
Got Charles Cheeks and Jason Langlier in the corner.
Wow.
Here of Mackavelli. Cueto, yeah, it's cool seeing those OG guys. They were also pros here in Fury, had a lot of really good fights.
They trained with me back in the day at Coach Tall when I got started. I was about,
hey, cool. I didn't know that.
I was 14 and I didn't really do the pro classes, but I seen them, you know, and then when I got a little older, they were still there. I was 16, and so seeing them, it's pretty cool to see them transitioning into that coaching role. You know, I know Coach will be proud of them, and you know, he's proud of. I know he's proud of everyone that's still kicking it for him and living out his legacy. He's it's awesome. I actually got to talk to your coach. Taking along with the decision. I think Wayne's got the card in his hand, so we're going to get the decision real soon. Great first debut for both of these guys, man. Very technical, very technical fight, man. These guys got very bright futures in this game. Sky's the limit. Let's see the decision from Wayne coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Live Oak Texas Vodka. Judge John Cave scores the fight 29-28 David. Judge Ricardo Delgado scores the fight 29-28 Cueto. And Judge Ramsey Ishak scored the fight 29-28, declaring your winner by split decision, Loyd David.
Great win from Loyd David right there. That was a great scrap for these young amateurs, man. Very bright future for these guys.
All right, guys, I'm here with your winner, Loyd David. Loyd, I mean, that was a very technically sound fight. You fought from both stances, landed good punches, landed good kicks, used some wrestling. What were your expectations here in this amateur debut?
I was trying to finish him, but it's my first fight, so I still have a little bit of experience in this little bit, but the next fight will be better. And I just want to say I love you, mommy.
Support from the family is always great. Man, I'll tell you, going 3 rounds is going to be a tremendous experience for you. When you're a pro, you'll appreciate it. And man, your technique was really sharp. You know, what can we expect next from you?
I don't know. I just fight. But I just want to say thank you to all my teams, my coaches, and family and friends that came out. Thank you.
Awesome. Enjoy the victory. Loyd David, everybody.
Let's go. Great debut by Loyd. He helped me a lot this camp for my contender series fight. So here goes Wayne with the next fight.